Welcome to GamesMaster's Desert Island, where life is hard and we have to make do with what's washed up on the shore. Recently we found this plastic milk crate which Leanne has fashioned into an impromptu buffet. Yesterday we came upon this polythene sheet which Helena has magically transformed into a conservatory extension. And why? Earlier today we found this fantastic Honda CBR 900 RRR double overhead cam 16-valve fuel injection fire blade. I'd now like to invite the viewers to pick themselves off the floor following that fantastic gag, and let's find out what's on today's show.
All Saints get ready for some hot four-way action with Poi Poi. And we begin with an event we call Buff My Helmet for Extra Speed.
My first challenge of the day is on the brand new arcade title, Motocross Go. Straddle on a large, throbbing machine. My two contestants must race to the finish on the intermediate course, taking care not to come unstuck on the many jumps and hairpin bends along the way. As usual, we'll be striding between each player's speed to keep abreast of the action, which I expect to be fast and furious. So let's grab the throttle and hit the dirt.
Now, as you know, we've always strived for credibility on GamesMaster. Remember Robocop from Series 4? So please welcome to play this two real-life men of motocross, Paul Maylen and Justin Morris. Welcome to the show, Justin.
How you doing, all right?
Paul, you're on 125cc bikes, yeah, but Justin, you're on 250cc.
Yeah.
So that means you're twice as hard.
I'm a man, basically,
yeah.
as it comes down to it.
Well, that's right, yeah. You know, I mean, I started off on 500cc when I was like 17.
Right.
And I sort of like worked my way down, not because of any sort of, you know, particular reason, but that's just what suited me at the time.
You thought it was too hard on the 500cc.
Oh, no,
I was
I was a 17-year-old whiz kid whippersnapper, you know, and sort of like kicking all the big guys.
And let's just talk briefly now about crashes. Now, we're not saying they're a good thing, but they are amusing if you can walk away at the end of them. So what's the kind of worst ones that you've had?
I've had a couple sort of high speed across the top of a hillside, caught a bump just as I took off and sort of like ended sort of like 1900 feet sort of like through the air before I hit the ground at the bottom of the hill and just kept going, and got away and walked away from it. But on the other hand,
no broken bones at all?
No broken bones, just like a bent bike.
Any chafing?
No chafing, but then at the same time you can have like a real slow crash.
Yeah.
And I broke both bones in my leg,
yeah.
Broke a rib and a collarbone and a lung, you know. So it's
and a dirty pair of pants.
And a dirty pair of pants, and yeah, it's not good. Doesn't look cool.
What about you, Justin? What's the scariest scrape you've had?
Dislocated my shoulder twice. Put an exhaust through my leg.
Put an exhaust through your leg?
I did indeed, yeah. It's one
I thought you had to pay a lot of money in private health for that.
Well...
How did that happen? Did you get on the wrong end of the bike or something?
Yeah, basically, I was proceeding in a crash.
Before the start of the race.
Yeah. I was going for a crash and I happened to save it, but my leg was hanging out the back of the bike sort of thing, and the exhaust just went straight through my thigh.
Did the doctor believe you when you phoned them up?
Well,
I've got an exhaust in my leg. No, you don't. It's probably something.
Yeah, that was one of the worst injuries in my time.
Oh, the finger, yeah.
The index finger.
Yeah. How did that come off?
I caught it between the clutch lever and handlebar grip, and I actually sort of physically tore it off myself. Which is quite amusing.
Okay, we've heard about the boys' injuries. While I whip out my own personal war wounds,
What about yours?
You can take a look at today's news. Welcome back to GamesMaster. We've got motocross boys Paul Maylen and Justin Morris about to take on the bizarrely titled Motocross Go. Helping me to translate that into English is Derek Lynch from Namco Wonder Parks. Why is it called Motocross Go?
Well, in Japanese, the go has a different meaning of excitement and power,
right,
and expression.
It basically means pants in Japanese, isn't it? Motocross pants. Now, Derek, obviously, you're no stranger to something big and powerful between your legs, are you?
I used to have both about myself, yeah.
And did you get any scrapes like the guys? The guys have broken bones and everything like that. Did you ever get any crashes?
I did actually. I did. I was on a bike with a friend of mine, and he was saying, "Look, watch the road. Watch where you're going." And I said, "Don't tell me where." Boom! Excellent.
Would you recommend that it's a good idea to actually look at the road in front of you when you're riding?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, now, on to serious matters, Derek.
Okay.
Right, what's the best tip you can give the guys on this?
Well, on this, try and keep the bike steady, much like the real thing, really. And no sharp moves. Take corners, lean into it, and keep a good hold on that handlebar when you be okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Derek. Right, the challenge, it's a first past the post, one section race. Best of luck, guys. Start your engines. Both the guys are going on the same bike. Here we're going to start. We're going to start with Paul Maylen, who's going to be riding the blue bike. And Justin Walsh is going to be in the yellow. You can see Justin just ahead of Paul there. But Paul, a great overtaking manoeuvre on the outside. No, he doesn't manage to do it. Paul is still in the lead. The lead's changing hands all the time, Derek.
That's right. You see, they're trying to keep steady and trying to avoid the side which will slow them down. They've gone over the jump here, and they're moving up to this major corner. If they can hold it on this corner, it could be really good.
You can still see just ahead of Paul there is Justin in the yellow bike. He is still in the lead. We're still staying on Paul's here. That's a brilliant overtaking manoeuvre there, but he's just back to the side when he lost it. Let's go over to Justin's screen now in the yellow bike. You can see Paul ahead of Justin now, Derek.
That's right. So Justin's trying to keep a good line, and he's going to catch him. He could catch him, but it's quite difficult in this area, on this corner.
Quite difficult now for Paul to catch up, Derek.
That's right. Jackson's gone through the well, he did a stunt there. He did a little stunt.
Okay, but let's go back to Paul's machine now. We can see he has made up some good time. You can see the yellow bike just in front of him there. He's making good ground, Derek.
Of course.
There's Paul, Derek, in the blue bike. There's the yellow one in front of him. Okay, now we're coming to this tight left-hander here. Paul's going to do another thing. He just went down. I reckon that Justin cut him off there.
That's right. Justin hit him, and he went shooting right over the side, and that was it for him. But could he come back?
Okay, we are with Paul's bike now. We can see it in the horizon. We can see the little yellow triangle, which means that is Justin's bike. There's not that much left of the course. Paul's really good enough to go now. Let's take a look at Justin's screen.
Okay, he's going over under the merry-go-round. He's through into this section of the track, and he's still holding the lead.
Let's go back to Paul. He's just overtaken him. Oh, no, but he's outside of it. Then he crashes, which means Justin takes the lead again. He did some great racing, Paul, but then he's getting road rage or something just when it matters. Justin is in the lead, so let's look at Paul's position here. Paul, we're coming up for the final bend. He's running up some more. No, Justin does it. Justin goes through the finishing line. Paul finishes an eternity afterwards. Justin is the winner. Right, Paul Maylen, you drove like a maniac. You were coming from behind a lot of the time. Nothing wrong with that necessarily. But when you did, you kept crashing.
Well, no, the first time I came up behind a slower guy, and he took me out and put me down. I think Justin had paid him. And then when I came up and overtook Justin put me down. And then I had to do it all to do. And then I just ran out of time, basically. So, but it was his dirty tactics that kept me from winning the race.
Obviously.
Do you think, Justin, that because Paul mucks around on piddly wee 125cc things and you're used to the bigger butcher bike, that held you in good stead for this?
Oh, definitely, yeah. It completely, showed the men from the boys, really. And,
That's right. I mean, the bikes there were 250s, and I'm not
yeah.
using them. Yeah.
I mean, it was inevitable that I was going to win, really. So that was that, really.
Okay, we're very proud to say that the winner of the GamesMaster Golden Joystick for Motocross Gold goes to Justin Morris. Okay, while I contemplate whether wearing pyjamas like that while riding a motorbike comes within new EU guidelines, we'll take a look at today's reviews.